basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. And the moment now to check out who the Pelicans have coming up. On Monday, they'll be taking on Jaylen Brown and the Boston Celtics. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Fox and Castle are their guards. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Vassell in its small forward. And for the Pelicans, Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. Jordan Poole is out there with Murray. And it's Messi in at the center. We got minutes, we have rotations. These elements, Greg, are very much in the works at this time of the season.
And I tell you, a hot streak from a role player might earn them a starting spot. And further success can really shake things up. Giving everyone a fair chance is key.
Outside, Fox. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You gotta love the determination from Fox. Refuses to let the contact throw him off.
Down low, it's deflected. Pass to Castle. Spurs working the ball around now. Wembanyama high post. And the layup's good off the glass.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Poole outside. Messi finds Murray. And he gets the bucket.
And getting the shot he wanted. Murray loves it from in close.
Johnson outside. Back to Fox. Got a piece of it. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. G.A. he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Free throw good, Fox.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
He doesn't get the second one. And new leadership for the Pelicans. Greg looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness might be best reflected in their ability to just stay on the court.
And the Spurs with possession following the score by New Orleans.
And just feeding the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to talk with Willie Green for a minute. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Outside, Fox takes the 3. Messi grabs the rebound. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Williamson finds Poole. Now Messi. Williamson right side. Williamson double team. And stolen by Vassell. Pass to Castle. Inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
And let's take a look now at the numbers for DeJounte Murray. A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 17 points a game, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
And that's such a valuable tool for this team. His defense can really shift the momentum.
Now here's Murray. 11 points last game. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, the future is looking bright for the Spurs on and off the court. They pledged over $1 billion for a new arena and surrounding civic improvements in downtown San Antonio. Although nothing with the project has been finalized just yet, but clearly the Spurs are looking to help finance a new state-of-the-art arena in the near future, around Victor Wembanyama, no less.
Yep, a wonderful organization. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. And he knocks down the first one. GA, the Pelicans reshaping this roster, but plenty of long-term Pels still in the lineup.
Kevin, continuity matters. They've got talent, chemistry, and have weathered the storms together. Now, can they make some real headway?
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Here's Fox. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. Pass to Castle. Johnson surveying the floor. Hands it from downtown.
When Johnson's feeling it from range, he can be lethal.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, it was almost like they were lethargic at times. The urgency just wasn't what it needed to be.
To the inside. Here's Johnson. Bank shot, no good. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Pass to Murray. Rebounded by the Spurs.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Wembanyama passes to Johnson. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Johnson's got 5 now.
Well, I'd watch him the rest of the game because he is seeing a lot of shots drop.
The Pelicans trail. Here's Messi. Williamson outside. Poole outside. Williamson in the post. Johnson's there. And the dunk by Williamson.
What a dunk by Williamson, putting on a show for these fans.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Castle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. To the paint, here's Fox. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Fox has got his second bucket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Williamson. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
That is exactly where Williamson is unstoppable.
Here's Fox. 5 points in the game. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
San Antonio shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. New Orleans making a switch here. Matkovic is checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Barnes is checked in.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Poole against Castle. And Poole gets it to go.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Spurs have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Pass to Johnson. Back to Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Matkovic with the rebound.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
And Williamson gets it to go.
There was nothing that was going to stop Zion right there. So much power behind that drive.
San Antonio trailing here. Now Fox. 8 points for him. Wembanyama, a screen on Murray. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Here's Williamson after the basket by San Antonio. Murray outside. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
Free throw good, Murray. Well, you won't find many point guards with better physical tools, Tim, than DeJounte Murray.
Well, Kevin, he's 6'4" with a 6'10" wingspan. That makes him disruptive defensively, and he is more than capable on the other end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Stephon Castle. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. And so Murray nails both of them.
And, you know, you get so much out of DeJounte Murray. He's a high-effort guy, but he also stuffs the box score. Points, rebounds, assists, and then defensively, he is just a pest who can be disruptive.
Here's Wembanyama. That falls. Nice speed that time from Harper. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Spurs.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Herbert Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. Jose Alvarado comes in for Murray. That's good from Barnes. Last season for the Pelicans, Tim, one to forget. Absolutely decimated by injuries.
Well, unfortunately, that's been the norm for Zion Williamson. But the extent of it throughout the roster was mind-boggling. They're trying to reset, and they're hoping things go differently this season.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you. Zion Williamson is a force offensively, but now he's applying his physical gifts to the other end of the court. He said, quote, teams were hunting me on defense. Watching the film, I didn't like that. I just started taking a lot more pride in it, working on it so I can hold my own. Kevin, back to you.
Locking in. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Johnson, good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pelicans trail by 7. Here's Alvarado. 17 points for him last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. There's Williamson with the 3. And here are the Spurs. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Johnson, the pass to Barnes. Back to Harper. It's stolen by Alvarado. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
So it's the Spurs now. The Pelicans make their last shot. Jones against Barnes. Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. Clock at 6. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
When it comes to finishing through contact, I'm not sure that anybody does it as well as Zion.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Tim, one thing for sure, when Zion Williamson is right, he can carry all by himself in offense.
Well, there is no question he is an athletic freak. There is no answer for him when he is playing aggressively.
Here's Cornette. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
And that one falls for Harper.
In his 1 year of college, Dylan Harper did a little bit of everything at a high level. It'll be interesting to see how that success translates to the NBA.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes checked in. No good on the second free throw. And it's Bay with the ball for the Pelicans. It's a three-point game. And this game, the first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
1:31 left to play in the first quarter. And here is Harper. Pass to Cornette. Here's Sohan. Just 5 to shoot. Now Barnes. Here's Castle. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Pelicans trail by 3. And here's Bay. To the middle and stolen by Barnes. Sohan with the ball. 9 points last game out. Cornet passes to Sohan. It's hauled in by Hawkins. New Orleans is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. To the inside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up.
You gotta like how ready Bay always seems to be, prepared to seize the moment whenever his number's called.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Castle on the wing. He's defended by Alvarado. Fades back. Off the left rim and out. In the corner, Bay with it. Over Sohan. No good on the last second attempt there. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for the Pelicans. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
Jose Alvarado is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Sadiq Bey. Then it's Herbert Jones. And it's Matkovic in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. The Pelicans trail. Now Alvarado hasn't made one yet. Jacks up a 3. And that one is off. And San Antonio shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Pass to Castle. Shot clock at 6. Over Alvarado. From the top of the key. And it's Sohan missing. Pelican shooting it as well as you're going to see. 67%. Inside. Here's Matkovic.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love two big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
Cornette kicks to Vassell. Over Jones. And the basket by Vassell.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Pass to Hawkins. Now here's Bay. Buries the long-range jumper. Bay's got 6.
And I love how assertive Bay is offensively. Solid at catching the defender there off guard.
Vassell, the pass to Cornette. Here's Castle. He has 5. Back to Cornette. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. New Orleans making some changes here. Zion Williamson's checked in for Bay. Poole comes in for Hawkins. And Murray subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Poole finds Murray. New Orleans moving the ball around. Now here's Jones. Still scoreless. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. It's hauled in by Cornette.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Vassell against Jones. To the paint. Here's Cornette. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Here's Matkovic after the basket by San Antonio. And here is Murray. He's got 8. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Yeah, DeJounte Murray is a different type of guard. He would much prefer taking it to the hoop rather than taking long-distance jumpers.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Harper the pass to Vassell. Pass to Castle. Sweet move. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, Castle showing his ability to create and finish when the defense overcommits.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one. Bays checked in for the Pelicans. The Spurs also with the sub. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Harper. That's good from Castle. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Vassell. Back to Fox. And the shot goes down. Fox has got 10.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Murray with it. Guarded by Fox. Steps back. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut back down now to 4 on the bucket for Murray.
That's a great job by Murray, letting the game just come to him. And as a result, he is finding plenty of his own looks.
The Spurs have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Fox with it. He's got 10, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Yves Missi, he's checked in for Bay. Williamson looking it over. Outside for Murray. Fox with the steal. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Barnes finds Castle, and he jams it with authority.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 6. Pass to Williamson. Over in the corner, Poole. 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. Now Castle. Here's Fox. Over Murray. Fox, no good. Pelicans trail by 6. Williamson outside. Pass to Poole. And here is Murray. Fox with the steal. From past the arc. Here's Barnes. And he uses the glass on the layup. Barnes has got 5 points so far.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Williamson. In the corner, Murray with it. That's tipped. Now Fox. 10 points for him. Here's Cornette. The kick out to Barnes. Spurs passing it around. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pelicans trail by 8. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Now, Castle. Following the three-point attempt by DeJounte Murray. 5 on the clock. Fox inside the line. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Williamson in the post. Covered by Barnes. Bucket is good. 14 points for DeJounte Murray.
And there's an assist for Zion. And don't forget, Point Zion has become a real thing. Williamson can make good decisions with the basketball.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Murphy's checked in for Herbert Jones. The Spurs also changing it up. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Harper in for Castle. At the top of the key, Harper. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch-and-shoot percentages. Can I get off threes, and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high-volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow. Now here's Murray. He's got 14. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. The rebound by the Spurs. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Man, the crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
They get the rebound. Wembanyama. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Wembanyama has got the lead up to 10 now for the Spurs. Here's Williamson. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And then you look at what he did defensively. 4 blocks on the night, and he changed a number of others.
Jones for 3. They get it back. Williamson on the follow.
Well done there by Zion. That's how you do it. You come out and you play with effort and compete at the highest level.
Fox kicks to Vassell. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
2 minutes.
Vassell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he doesn't have to worry about the clock. Vassell has such a repeatable stroke.
Now here's Murray. 14 points for him. Williamson, the pass to Poole. Williamson is screen on Harper. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Fires from deep. Here's Sohan. It's rebounded by New Orleans. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And here is Williamson. 11 points in the game. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
Quick lift off the floor there. Jeremy Sohan.
.56 seconds left here in the second. Murray, the pass to Jones. New Orleans moving the ball around. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Now here's Harper. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
Bays checked in for the Pelicans. The Spurs also changing it up. Johnson, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. And Castle is subbed in for Harper. The Pelicans shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Murray with it. He's got 14. Lets it go with the 3. He can't hit that time. And so we conclude the first half. It's San Antonio. They lead by 12. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
54.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the San Antonio Spurs.
They're doing a nice job of getting their feet wet in the paint. I like the aggression, powering it up and sending it down.
Hey, if you can get the ball in close, why settle? Invite the defense to stop it.
And moving along, a metric for that first half. Love me some metrics. Checking out the top performer on each team.
Yeah, these two are getting after it. They're working overtime to be the guy. They've got each other fired up.
It's almost like they're playing their own game of one-on-one. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been quite a game for DeJounte Murray.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
Now Fox getting underway now in the second half, and here's the 5 for Mitch Johnson. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5, and it's Fox in at the 1 spot. Back to Castle, just 3 to shoot. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Castle's got the lead up to 14 now for San Antonio. Castle's gone 5 of 7 from the field. That's over 71% actually. Pass to Misi. Fox with the steal. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Castle. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for New Orleans. He's looking for Misi and finds him.
That's a great understanding by Murray. He saw the defense was set up a certain way, and he got it to the open man quickly.
Spurs leading by 12. Fox deciding where to go with it. Vassell a screen on Murray. Outside, Fox. Shot clock at 5. Misi grabs the rebound. The Pelicans shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively.
What a move. Few do it as well as Zion Williamson.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Pass to Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. Defended by Misi. Wembanyama outside. 6 to shoot. It's blocked.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Here's Williamson. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Williamson's got 4 points this quarter.
And again, it's Williamson scoring. When he gets rolling like this, no one can stop Zion. He's just too physical.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. In fourth, the Spurs.
And when you look at their block totals from last year, I really love how this team protected the rim.
second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Castle. He's got 12. Goes up to the stripe. Basket counts. Castle's got 4 points in the quarter.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Murray outside. San Antonio with the rebound.
Well, it's still a good start to the half. They had to miss sometime.
Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama! Too easy.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Now here's Williamson. 15 points in the game. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Just 5 on the clock. In the corner, Murray with it. Fires the 3. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside, here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's Williamson. To the middle, here's Messi. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists now in this one. San Antonio leading by 12. And here is Fox. He's got 10. Pass to Vassell. Takes a 3. Pelicans with the rebound. Nisi's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Williamson. Hits it from about 6 feet away. Williamson's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Fox passes to Johnson. From 13, Messi grabs the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Johnson outside. Good work there as it goes. Johnson's got 10. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And they also deserve a lot of credit for getting points off turnovers. Their hustle has allowed them to take advantage of those opportunities.
Here's Murray after the made shot from Keldon Johnson. Murray, no good.
Oh, just everything right about that crossover. Just didn't have anything left there for the finish.
Here's Vassell. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the added strength coming into play for Vassell. Nice job scoring through the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
The Spurs, Devin Vassell at the line for 1.
And that one falls for Vassell.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
On the wing, Murray. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on to Aaron Fox.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
No good on the free throw. Tim, as we look at the area of modern medicine, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive. Guys come back sooner and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing. And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Johnson finds Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Shoots over Poole. Here's Wembanyama.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Pelicans trail by 16. And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
Yeah, physically they are being overwhelmed in the paint right now. That can be hard to fix because it's a personnel issue.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Barnes, who's checked in for Visnell. Castle against Poole. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Now here's Johnson. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Wembanyama high post. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Murray. 15 points in the game. Shoots from the elbow. Rebound San Antonio. To the paint, here's Barnes.
And looking at the numbers for De'Aaron Fox, coming off a terrific season. He was around 23 points a game last year, 6 assists and 5 rebounds. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
Well, I just love his mentality and his approach. He is always ready to go when called upon.
And the first one drops. Barnes hits them both. Murray with it. Pass to Messi. Now Jones, 6 on the shot clock. And Messi with the jam.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. San Antonio leading by 18. Now Castle. The wide open look here for Fox. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Pelicans have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Poole finds Jones. Murray looking around. Jones with the screen on Barnes. Murray, no good.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Fox passes to Barnes. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And it's off from three-point range. And Murray's got the ball here for the Pelicans. It's an 18-point game. Inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Al, Murray's energy really makes him so tough to contain, and he knows how to put a defender in a bad spot.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. Free throw good, Murray. New Orleans making a switch here. Matkovic is checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Spurs leading by 16. On the wing, Fox. He's covered by Murray. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Here's Poole. He has 7. Pass to Matkovic. Now, here's Poole. Castle covering. Pocket 6. Here's Matkovic. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Here's Wembanyama. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 10 points in just the second half. Pelicans trail by 20. Pass to Matkovic. Murray against Fox. Now here's Murray. He's covered closely.
And the quickness from Murray makes it so tough for defenders to react in time.
He's had 7 tries at the line, made 5.
At the line for New Orleans, Dejounte Murray. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for Jordan Poole. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Spurs. Harper comes in for Fox. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. San Antonio leading by 18. Pass to Barnes. Wembanyama, right side. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Jones has got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. Here's Matkovic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
For New Orleans, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And he makes the first. So for the Pelicans, Williamson is checked in for Trey Murphy. And Hawkins subbed in for Dejounte Murray. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for San Antonio. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Spurs leading by 17. Here's Harper. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Harper is such a good finisher in there. You almost have to foul him to stop him, and that sometimes doesn't work.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Harper.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And Harper drops them both. Pelicans trailed by 19. Outside, Jones. They set the pick. Fires the 3. Rebounds San Antonio.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Pass to Castle. Here's Sohan. From downtown. Back to Castle. Alvarado with the steal. Outside, Jones. And stolen by Barnes. Harper kicks to Barnes. Back to Harper. Now Castle. 14 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Matkovic with the rebound. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Trailing by 19. Lays it up and banks it in. And San Antonio shooting 48% from the field as a team in this third quarter. Takes a step back. Castle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And what makes Castle so difficult to guard is that he keeps defenders off balance with this constant change of pace.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
And the Spurs making a change here. Vassell's checked in. And the second free throw, good.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. There's a good screen. Jones for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Cornette's got 6 rebounds in the game. Vassell drives in.
And this coaching staff would love to see more of that. Vassell taking it to the rim.
Here's Williamson. Jones for 3. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We'll return shortly. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Pelicans trail by 20. Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Jose Alvarado is out there with Hawkins. And it's Matkovic in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Spurs shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Barnes finds Fox. With the floater, good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. 14 points for De'Aaron Fox.
And there's an example of Fox. Doesn't have to get all the way to the cup to be effective.
Williamson in the post. Barnes on him. And he recovers it. And the basket by Alvarado.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Outside, Fox. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. In the corner, it's Cornette. The shot. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss. And Zion Williamson making the price of admission worth it with a dunk like that.
Spurs leading by 17. Up top, Fox. He's defended by Alvarado. Puts up a 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 from the field, since we started the final quarter of play. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. A step back shot here. And it's Fox with the rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Jones against Vassell. Pass to Cornette. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Spurs lead by 19.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Alvarado with it. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. He's checked in for New Orleans. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. It's hauled in by Cornette. Cornette's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Fox dishes to Harper, and it's good, 2 points.
Superb focus from Harper on that shot, absorbing the contact well.
Pelicans trail by 21. Pass to Hawkins. Over in the corner, Williamson. You know, Tim, you hear some players now feeling they're being unfairly criticized. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I do believe it can get personal at times, but listen, if you are in this league, I think it helps to have thick skin because you are going to be criticized from time to time.
But players do pay attention, don't they? They know what's being said and written.
They pay a lot more attention than they let on, Kevin, believe me. And if they're not listening, somebody in their inner circle is, I promise you that.
So it's the Spurs now. The Pelicans make their last shot. Shot clock at 6. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Nisi's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. To the middle, Alvarado finds Misi.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. On the wing, Fox. He's defended by Alvarado. Barnes against Williamson. Barnes passes to Cornette. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Pelicans trail by 19. Pass to Hawkins. Jones kicks to Williamson. No good from outside.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
And it's Barnes at the elbow. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. New Orleans making some changes here. Trey Murphy's checked in for Herbert Jones. Poole comes in for Hawkins. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Jose Alvarado. San Antonio also making some changes. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Johnson comes in for Harper. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Fox. And that one misses. Tim, the NBA is always changing, but any predictions for the league that you kind of feel we're going to see around the corner?
Yeah, Kevin, I just think the influx and the impact of international players is going to be even stronger going forward. I think a lot of guys have seen the success that those players have had in the NBA, and hopefully it inspires even more great players internationally to want to play this great game.
And for a short time, you played overseas. You saw a lot of them firsthand.
I sure did, and I was in France well before the French influx really hit this league, but I knew then that was the goal. Murray saw an opening to the rim, and he turned on the Jets.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. 22 is their biggest lead. Now, here's Poole. Here's Williamson. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Williamson's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Wembanyama finds Johnson from the baseline. Now Barnes. Stolen away. Williamson outside. To the inside. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Here's Vassell, following the score by New Orleans. Here's Wembanyama for three. Sinks the triple. Wembanyama's got 23 points.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Pelicans trail by 16. And here is Williamson. Poole outside. Down low. Here's Murray. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
San Antonio making a switch here. Fox is checked in.
and he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
Now, here's Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Wembanyama outside. Off target from three-point range. New Orleans has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's the screen. Murray for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs leading by 13. It's Fox with the drive. Nice crossover to get that one.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
The Pelicans shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Johnson against Williamson. In the corner, Murray with it. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Spurs have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Outside, Fox. For the 3. No good on the shot.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Williamson finds Murray. To the inside. Here's Messi. And Messi throws it down.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Spurs leading by 11. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Outside, Fox. Now, here's Vassell. Johnson outside. Wembanyama, that's for 2. Pelicans pull it in.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
Here's Williamson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Spurs shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%.
And he's not the biggest guy, but Vassell can get up there when he needs to.
And the Pelicans with possession here. It's a 13-point game. Now, Messi. Murray. Trying again. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle, and they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
Okay, Ellie, thank you. San Antonio leading by 10. Here's Fox. Jacks up a three. And it misses. Here's New Orleans. They're on an 18-7 run. Williamson lays it in off the window.
And they're just giving it to Zion and letting him go to work. Not a bad game plan, if you ask me.
For San Antonio, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Johnson outside. Now Castle. Vassell outside. 6 to shoot. Castle against Poole. Thrown back. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
On offense here are the Pelicans. They're on a 20-7 run. Fox against Murray. Goes up, and the shot goes in.
That is special body control there by Murray against that contact in the paint. Still able to get it to fall.
Here's Castle. Here is Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Pelicans trail by 6. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Murray against Fox. Williamson outside. 5 to shoot. Outside Murray. Another shot. Now Williamson from outside. Wembanyama reels it in. And so they foul intentionally. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 22 is their biggest lead. Vassell left side. Johnson, he drills the 3.
Down in the corner. Johnson knows he just has to focus on his mechanics to get it done.
Not sure the miracle, Greg, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
Now here's Murray. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Wembanyama rips down the rebound. And stolen by Williamson. And so it's San Antonio with the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.